Let's get on the ground and take another close look at what it looks like in Traverse City, Michigan. This is where we find our very own Jay Menard joining us. Tell us a little bit about the conditions. You've been talking about the dropping visibility throughout this morning. So not only the conditions, but what are you most concerned about going forward?
The icing risk, right? So snow totals are always going to take the top headline. But one thing to note is we are on the side of the storm that is going to battle with that warm nose of air that's moving up from the south. And so with that, we're expecting to see a transition from the snow that we've had this morning to several hours of freezing rain. And that freezing rain potential is what is going to lead to possibly a quarter to, if not a half an inch of more of ice. And that ice is going to be sandwiched by another round of snow come tomorrow. That is what's going to weigh down on power lines, tree branches, and potentially lead to some infrastructure damage, power outages. Right now, about 13,000 customers without power in the state of Michigan. But so far, so good this morning. I will say, though, I did bring my Fox weather ruler just for an idea of what the snow depth is on the ground. This is not the fresh snow of what we've seen in the last 12 hours. I will say we have picked up at the airport over 3 inches of snow because that report came in about an hour ago, 2 hours ago now at this point. So I will say we've probably had widespread additional this morning, brand new, anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of snow. But just getting an idea of what the actual snow depth is from snow that's been on the ground versus the fresh new snow, we've got about 4.25 right here. So not too bad. It is a light snow right now. Things have kind of quieted. You can see visibility is actually improved behind me. I said about an hour ago that I couldn't see the lakefront off in the distance like I could see yesterday, but now it's starting to reveal itself yet again. The Grand Traverse Bay. This is the body of water I'm standing on right now, partially frozen over, but I will say that this is just the beginning of how things are going to unfold, right? So we're watching that warm nose. When I last looked, that mixing line was starting to creep its way in. We might get a brief break before the second kind of surge of moisture moves in for the afternoon, and at that point, we really will probably say goodbye to the snow, and then that freezing rain potential starts to pick up. So that's what we're going to be watching for. But I will say delays are stacking up at the airports. Right now in Chicago, they're in a ground delay program. They have delays that average anywhere from 6 to possibly upwards of 8 hours right now. Minneapolis has had over 600 flight delays because of just the snow and the weather conditions. A major hub there for Delta, which has already put out an advisory to their customers saying that this is going to run through the end of the day today. So it says connecting flights. Melanie, you know how it goes, right? When the major hubs start to shut down, that starts to impact planes regionally, and then basically we're stuck here for a good day or two before things clean up.
Yeah, and it's not just the airports, it's also the roads that are some likely going to be impassable before all is said and done with all this, and we'll especially be watching for some of that roads near you when you talk about some of the freezing rain that we could get. All big concerns there. That's our Jay Menard in Traverse City. Thank you so much.